Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to the Real Life Health Show. And here I am drinking my fresh green juice, which something should do everybody, which is something everyone should be doing every day. But check this out. This is at the bottom shelf some pea sprouts. This is sunflower sprouts, and up there's broccoli sprouts. And yes, I'm in my house growing food. I love to grow food in my garden, and a lot of people tell me they can't grow in the garden, they don't have a garden, and I encourage everyone to sprout. You can do this inside your house, wherever you live, all over the world, and then you can make some fresh green juice with this. I first learned how to do this at Hippocrates Health Institute in West Palm Beach, Florida, here where I live. When I went there, I was sick many years ago, and they talked about the benefits of sprouts. These are literally peas and other beans that are sprouted, and sunflower seeds and nuts that are sprouted. And the sprouts, what they do is they make these beans and seeds more digestible, and they also bring out all the nutrients in the greens, and they add the chlorophyll to it and everything else. They do wheatgrass and other things like that as well. And as you can see, the broccoli sprouts. And when I went there many years ago, I tried several times to attempt to do the sprouting, and sometimes I was successful, sometimes I was not. However, it was so easy, and still is easy, to buy these sprouts from the store, that I didn't see the need to do that. Here I am many years later with my garden, and in the winter time here in South Florida, all greens grow wonderful, but in the summertime, not as many greens grow, and I don't want to be spending money on greens and having to go to the store and rely on the store for my greens. So I was looking at ways I can grow inside my house or in the summertime, and I found a bunch of crops I can grow in the summertime outside, which is wonderful. But a good friend of mine had begun sprouting, and I was buying sprouts, and it was a decent amount of money to buy sprouts. But to do it yourself is very inexpensive. So let me give you an example here. So let's look here. So this tray, let's say this tray here of pea sprouts. So this whole tray of pea sprouts is one whole tray to get, or sunflower sprouts. To buy it in a store, I'd get a bag, maybe a pound or so of sunflower sprouts for maybe $16 or so, which isn't too bad because it'll last me a whole week. $16 for a whole week of sprouts isn't too bad, right? But this whole thing to plant here cost me about $1. And it's very inexpensive. I bought these grow lights on Amazon, and I had this shelf, and it's very inexpensive to do. There's a lot of information online about how to grow sprouts, and I'll make another video in the future of how to do that. But I just want to encourage you all to get in the habit of doing something like this and stop using the excuse that, oh, I can't grow food inside, I can't grow food because I don't have land or I don't have enough room. You can grow food, and it's not just food, the healthiest food you can actually get. And another friend of mine, he actually has a YouTube channel called Growing Your Greens. It's a wonderful channel about how to grow food outside, probably one of the best channels on the internet. And I asked him, does he grow sprouts in his house? And he says, no, it takes too much time. And I thought, wow, this guy is like the #1 growing greens guy on all of, maybe in the world. And he says it's too much time he doesn't want to mess with dealing with how time consuming. It doesn't take a lot of time to grow greens in your house. It's so easy once you get the system started. And it's so beneficial. I'm just so excited about it. I also sprout in a bottle. I get a mason jar, and what I do is this I've been doing for years. So you get a mason jar, and they sell these. You could just put a mesh cloth or something on top, but they also sell these little caps that you could put with little holes in them, and you take some seeds. I use mung beans or lentil beans, and you just put them in there and soak them, and then just turn the jar over, and you do that for about 3 or 4 days, and then you have little sprouts. Little tails grow off of them, and you can eat those as well. You can do them with a whole bunch of different beans and everything else. They're just wonderful. So I want to encourage everybody to grow your food, whether it's outside or inside, and that's the way to heal your body and just save money and to get the best food possible. All right, everybody, have a blessed day, everybody, and a great world life.